what's up? This is Potent Love 502. I'm Girl Boo 183, and this is
Profound.
And we're doing what do you do videos, like just different questions. So I guess we'll just start off with the first question.
First question is? Very good question.
What do you do? Well, in our relationship, it's kind of weird if your partner starts off as like this freaky nympho type person that's just wanting to get it in all the time, and you get used to that, and then all of a sudden it just goes away. It's weird. You start to wonder what's going on. You wonder if it's you. You wonder if they're cheating or what, something wrong, or you're not attracted to that person anymore, or are they not attracted to you, or you just start to wonder all kind of things. In our relationship, I gained a sex drive. She lost hers, and I still ask questions like, "Wow, what the hell?" or "How'd you go from this to this?" And I don't know. I guess like.
Well, to answer that, yeah, I started off as being, a rabbit. We would have sex 2 times a day, 3 times, 4 times, whatever, So, came a time where I was under a lot of stress and my sex drive started decreasing very much. We would go sometimes a month without having sex. But it wasn't that I wasn't attracted to her. It wasn't that, I was cheating or I didn't love anymore. I was just under a whole lot of stress myself. So with business and your family and sickness on your mind, I couldn't get in the mood. I don't know. So, she used to complain about why you ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, I'm sorry. So sometimes I would just, do it just to make her happy or, just to keep her satisfied. But
no, I guess it's the partner, the person who still has the sex drive. The only thing you can do is be understanding of what's going on, especially if it's nothing bad, like they're not cheating or anything like that. The only thing you can do is be understanding that they might be stressed out, other things might be there, things might be on their mind, and that it's not you. As long as that understanding is there, you should be all right. A lot of times I'll ask to have sex and I can tell she don't want to, and she'll try to do it to make me happy, but then that's kind of a turn off, so I'll be like, nah, I'm good, we don't even have to do it. And I've kind of gotten used to, if we don't do it, we just don't do it. Plus every blue moon with her, she kind of just pops up and is a nympho again. So we get it in as much as we can right now.
Let's get it in. But don't act like when we do get it in that I don't perform to the best of my abilities and I don't satisfy, because I do. But it's just the fact that, I'm an entrepreneur, starting a new business, clothing line. Got a lot on my mind. I'm about to start my job and school and everything else. It's just a lot on my mind. So,
So like I said, as the partner who still has your sex drive, all you can be is understanding.
Also, a very good question, because and she has it on. So she bought this dress, she came modeling, "Hey babe, do you like it?" And I was like, "No, I don't." But it's not that she's unattractive or anything. It's just I didn't like the dress. I felt like it didn't do enough for her shape. I mean, she has a bomb shape. She's thick. She got hips. She got booty. You won't see that, as a stud or a man, whatever. You won't see that. You don't want to see, you just looking straight up and down where underneath is something beautiful. You know what I mean? So I just didn't think it complimented her. That's it.
The problem is it's not even, well, I'm the type of chick who I want what I wear to be attractive to the person I'm with. I don't want to not look good to the person I'm with, because I'll just feel funny. And my whole thing is like, instead of her just saying no, she'll go the extra mile and she'll add what I look like to the situation. Like, she tells me I'm like an old auntie. And I'm looking at myself now. I'm just like, Jesus, do I? But
you're beautiful, babe.
It's like, okay, it's a difference between saying, no, I don't like what you got on. Or I'm not feeling that. Then, oh no, you look like a big bowling ball. You look like a pinata. Or you look like a.
I can't help it. I'm goofy.
I mean, and then she went into like grave detail of this old auntie that I look like. Like, she just
I'm goofy. Went into I can't help detail. It. You know?
And my feelings, I just get crushed by the moment she goes in, and I feel like it's a way to say, babe, I don't like what you got on.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm blunt. I can't help it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Plus, I'm goofy, so that's where the joking came in.
Especially if you think what you got on is so cute. And like, ladies, femmes, we are real particular, especially when we buy something with our partner in mind. You pumped about it if you think you look good when you see it, and then you get to your partner and they're like, oh, hell no. You know, that looks horrible. You're like, oh shit.
But you want somebody to tell you the truth. You don't want nobody, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to ask nobody and they be like, oh, you look gorgeous. When in the back of their mind, like, you look like Freddy Krueger or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody to be honest with you, because that's where a lot of fashion mishaps come. Y'all don't tell your friends that y'all looking fucked up, and it leads to a disaster. So you want your partner to be honest, I'm guessing, and that's what you're going to get from me, so.
Okay, this question.
Oh God! Brace yourself, studs out there. If you had this problem,
okay. If you've ever had the problem of your partner, man, woman, stud, femme, whatever, just making a friend that you just knew was all wrong, whether it just be the wrong type of influence or it just be a friend with the wrong damn agenda. In our case, it was always a friend with the wrong damn agenda. She always made friends that just fell in absolutely head over heels in love. They could never just be her friends. They were never just, oh, hey, I'm just your friend. I can go find somebody else and fall in love with them. We can all be friends. No, they had to cause a problem in our relationship and fall in love with her. A lot of times I would get lied to, get played. They would try to make friends with me and then bullshit with me just to get closer to her. We be having problems, constant arguments because she don't believe me. It turns into, oh, you're jealous, or you just got a problem, or you don't have any friends or whatever, when really you see the real BS in this person and you're just trying to tell that other person, hey, this person ain't what you think, or hey, she's causing problems. And that would be our situation a lot of times. And what I suggest that you do, keep telling your partner. I don't give a damn if they don't listen. Even though she doesn't listen to me a lot of times, I still tell her, and I love that I told you so in the end. You try to go along with it. If they agree, keep pressing the issue that the person is a good person, even if you know the person is not good for that person. Your best thing is to just let that fall to pieces on its own. Because if you know, like I knew, 9 times out of 10 it will crush and burn. I
got a comment though
on it all by itself. What?
Because when you make friends, they're one way. You might have some of the telltale signs, but you know how women are. Women are much more manipulative. They think, mind games. That's what they think. And we're basically more straightforward, so that right there, our mentalities are different. So when I see, she's just trying to be my friend, she's just being nice or whatever, she might see, nah, she wants you. So if somebody don't come out and be like, I like you and stuff, I don't pay attention to it, because, I'm good where I'm at, so I'm not even paying attention. I'm just assuming, that's my friend, that's my homie, whatever. And then they turn out to be, liking me and all that kind of stuff. But I tell them from the beginning, I'll be like, look, this is what it is. Whether I'm with her or not, they know about her. And if I don't want a relationship at the time with anybody, I'll be like, look, you're nice, you're a great woman, but I'm good. I just want to chill, you know what I'm saying? I just want to be friends. And if you choose to continue that, if you choose to catch the feelings still, that's your fault. Because I told you, I kept telling you, I told you again, I wrote you a letter, I sent smoke signals to tell you that I don't want you. So if you let your feelings go, you get hurt, hey, that's your fault. You know what I'm saying? Because us as grown people, we got to be able to control our feelings when it comes to certain things. Now, I'm not talking about the studs or femmes who lead people on and I love you and all that kind of stuff, and then they fall in love and then they be like, nah, shoddy, I wasn't even trying to. Nah, I ain't talking about
just
that.
Talking about the people who genuinely go to make friends, but you be making the wrong friends. And like I said, most of the time, if the person's not listening to you and you been we together for 3 years, I wouldn't tell her anything that was a lie. I wouldn't tell her anything to hurt her. I would only tell her what I felt, and a lot of times I would put my feelings below just to go along with what she's saying. And like I said, it crash and burn on its own. But what I suggest you do is, if you tell them as often as you can, but make sure it's coming from a good place. Don't, oh, she's a horrible friend out of jealousy, or, they kick it with this person one time or something, or you get mad because they're not with you. It's nothing like that. If you genuinely see that this is the wrong friend, like I said, they could fall in love with the person, or the person just could be a fucked up person to be around. And you could just see that that's not the person you need to be hanging with. You tell them as often as you can, in a way that, they'll understand, to, not to offend anybody or whatever. But if, like I said, they don't listen, the best thing to do is just kind of be cool, go along with it, because you love the person that you're with, and you're gonna ride for them regardless, and let it crash and burn on its own, because it will.
That's basically our opinion on those 3 questions. Like we extend the invitation in all our videos, send us questions. You want some advice, you want to know what we think about this, what we think about that, we will tell you, and we will keep it 100, comments, keep it 192% true. So we want to thank you for watching our videos and subscribing and commenting and whatever. So thank you. Potent Love 502.